Welcome back to the Electrician's Tool Channel. On the bench today, we have the Ideal Industries 9 3/4 Multi-Crimp tool. This tool was, I believe, released to the market around the year 2021. This is their version. This is their newer version of the crimper. Now, it's no different than any other crimper that's on the market. The Kleins, the Greenlee, somewhat. The only thing different is the handle. Klein called theirs their handle on their crimpers the Journeyman series, whereas the Ideal Industries called theirs the Smart Grip. But guys, before we unpack all of this, let me ask for your support. If you like the channel, if you like this video when I'm finished, or if you liked any of my previous videos, I'm asking you to help to support the channel. You can do that by subscribing to the channel, hitting the like button, or leaving a comment or a question. I would greatly appreciate it, and I do answer back. Now, as far as this tool, like I said, the difference between the three I see is the handle. Before Klein came, Ideal came out with their handle, the Smart Grip series. Klein had the Journeyman series, and that was, that was well accepted, at least by me for sure, because I've been using the dip grip tools for a long time, and I can still use them. It didn't affect with the type of work I was doing. It's just that, who doesn't like a little bit of comfort, every now and then? So when they came out with the Smart Grips, the Journeyman series, that was welcome to me. So I jumped on board and bought as many any tools that I needed going forward that were new. I wanted them with some kind of cushion handle, grip, or something like that. So every time I replaced the tool, that's what I done. So now, getting this tool here from Ideal Industries is not like I needed another crimper, because I have one. I still have my same Klein crimper that's right here. It still works fine. It has a dip grip, and up here where the crimper and all is, it works just fine. I don't have any trouble with it whatsoever. But the price was right on here on this, and I really couldn't pass it up. So I said, "Well, let me get it." And I'm not disappointed. I tell you what, to me, those Smart Grips feel much softer than the ones Klein have. That's just my opinion. I don't have a pair here to compare them side by side, but at this moment, those feel much better than the ones that I have used in the past. And remember, that was the past. So, and I didn't compare them side by side, but these really feel good. And if I'm not mistaken, the price won't hurt you either for the Ideal Industries. I also have another pair of crimpers like this that I have. I don't have them close by, but they bought them almost 20 years ago, Harbor Freight, and those were like dip grip, something like a rubber. That has, just turn this around as you can see it as I'm going. There's a lot of tools in the market now, like lineman pliers or Kleins, most people call them, that have crimpers, built into them. Those are okay, but I don't like using those. I prefer using a dedicated crimper like this, and before I use one of those types. So, but if that's all I had, I would. But I prefer using a dedicated crimper. But this is a tool that you don't use, at least I don't use every day, but it stays in my bag. It stays in my bag wherever I go because it's much needed. It's needed as much as a pair of wire strippers to me in your bag. So That's why I make sure that I have my crimpers with me. Now, this, like I said, the grip is the 9.75 inches compared to these Klein ones right here. Now, keep in mind, these. I don't think that these are. The handles are pushed. Grips are pushed all the way onto the plier itself. But I'm gonna put them side by side, and we'll see just which one. Yeah. Well, hold on, you can't. I'm gonna put them from the back, guys, let you guys see. Okay. If I put them from the nose, that's about it. You see, and that's about. I think they're about the same. But I remember on another pair of pliers that I had by Ideal, back here at the end, toward the end, the tail end of the plier, it had some flexibility, meaning that the shaft, the steel shaft, didn't come all the way to the tip. So that's probably what's happening right here also. Now, because they have holes right here for the lanyards, so that's probably why. I guess. And it's probably built up a little strong around there because the lanyard be on it, so it won't just be so thin in the pop. If you was, if you ever need that, if you use a lanyard, but they offer me, similar a little bit. Now let me see, just a little. You guys can tell they look, somewhat the same. Right here where this little nipple is. Klein has theirs toward the front, and Ideal have theirs toward the back. But all in all, they're still some nice pliers. The Klein here does insulated and non-insulated. The Ideal does the same, insulated. And I was looking forward to see, yeah, there it is. I don't know if you can get it in view, but the Ideal also does insulated. I can't get it in view, but you see at the top. Up here, it's insulated bottom there, and they both are solid. Either or of these pliers, guys, if you were to purchase a pair, you can't go wrong. But I do love the Ideal, the grip, the way it feels. The Klein, I guess if I were to put those grips on these Kleins, it will. Feel the same also. So you can't go wrong with either plier. So that wouldn't be a hard decision to make. The only deal breaker would be is the price. If Klein, they really love their tools, and Klein, Klein has more than a foothold in the electrical industry. So a lot of the young guys now, they go behind name brand stuff, and which that's quite all right. And and Klein's known for having a good tool. Making good tools, I should say, for electricians. But, don't bypass this Ideal. It's a really nice tool also. So the deal breaker is the price. The Ideal is much cheaper than the price, almost half of what the client want for theirs. So if you in the market, go for the cheapest. But for its quality, it's about the same. And if that's not a deal breaker, if you like insulated tools as far as the grip is concerned, the handle, go check out, test both of them out as far as the handle is concerned. But right now, to me, the Ideal handle is winning. They look so long, they look real long, and they feel real big in the hand too. But like long, but that's good. That's a good feeling right there. So guys, this let me see. Now, as far as the nose, the tip of the nose, right here in the front, let me put them side by side. I'm going to zoom in too, to let you guys see. The nose, I guess you would say the Klein look a little, not the Klein, the Ideal looks a little narrower than the Klein does. You see the tip, how much more narrow, the Klein is kind of much more wider. I don't know if that's a good or bad thing. The Klein, I guess some people would look at the Klein and say, well, it looks much more heavy duty or a better steel. And the Ideal is, I don't know. I think you can get into more places with the Ideal if need be, if you were to use that as a snip. At the front part of it right here, when you can just snip stuff off at. I guess you can use that much more sharper to me than the Klein does. So with me, that will be a plus also. Even though I can't say I think a time or two, counted on one hand, that I've used these pliers like this to snip wire. I have, but it's good to have that on there anyway. So I have no complaints. Either one of them will cut wire. It's no problem with that either. And if need be, if I had to strip wire too, I'm pretty good at strip. Been doing it for a long time. I could strip wire with a pair of scissors. Knife is sharp. Been doing it for so long. But like I said, fellas, you really can't go wrong. You pick your own poison here, but it's really nice. So look, not to hold you much longer, guys, babbling about these pliers. Out of the two right now, the Ideal Industries is winning right now, and until I get my hand on a set of a pair of Klein Journeyman series disc crimpers. Now, keep in mind, Klein came out with the newer version also, because the ones they have the Journeyman series, but they also have something like a strip wires toward the back, like several size wires, and that's okay. That's okay too. So it is a multi-tool to stripping wires, so that's also a plus. So, guys, I hope that you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to hit that subscribe button if you like the video. Hit the like button also, and leave a comment or ask a question. I do answer back. And with that being said, you guys take care, and I'm out.